What's up, guys? Welcome to 31 Days of Horror. I am Morgan Film Fan. Let's jump into some scares. The Barge People is a film that came out in 2018 and is from the UK. Now, this one didn't get like a huge release from what I know. For a long time, it was actually kind of hard for me to find on Blu-ray or DVD or anything like that. But I was able to pick it up, and I've known about this film for, I'd say, maybe a couple of years. And it's always been on my list, and I wanted to throw it on to 31 Days of Horror because it sounded very cool. And basically, what we have going on here is this film is about these two couples who decide to go on a barge. For some reason, I thought barge meant like a river kind of thing, like a river that is surrounded by forest kind of thing. But barge is apparently a boat, not a river. It's the boat that goes on the river kind of thing. And essentially, it's like an RV on water. So you have like a live-in place on this boat, and it's steered from like the top of it kind of thing. For anybody who didn't know, because I didn't know that either before I watched the film. But these two couples go on there, and they're just taking a trip, essentially. And they get into a little bit of an accident with this other couple because one of them like kind of like hits their boat kind of thing. So they already have some bad beef going on with this other couple that they hit kind of thing. And then they end up at this bar, like this pub, British pub. And they meet this woman there, and then this couple that they hit their boat comes to the same pub and starts a conflict that way. And then this couple, the two people who were hit, who just can't let this go apparently, follows them to their barge, to their boat, and like breaks in and everything. But what the film is about is basically these mutant people who the river that they're on is basically contaminated with some kind of chemical, some kind of bacterial fungus kind of thing, and it's essentially like The Hills Have Eyes, but like on a boat and in a forest. So you have your mutant family, you know, the whole cannibalistic thing, the whole inbred thing kind of thing, and these mutants start to attack both the two couples who are on the boat doing their vacation thing, and this crazy ass couple that's taking things way too far with the revenge kind of thing. So it kind of plays off in a sense where they don't like each other, but they start to, you know, they both end up in this crazy situation that they have to kind of defend themselves with. And this film gets fucking brutal. Like, this film gets really brutal with its gore. That's the best part about this film is just the kills and the gore, and it's all practical effects, and it's very, very brutal. Especially the ending too. Like, the ending gets really dark. I don't want to get too much into spoilers. Outside of basically like there's mutants and they're trying to kill these protagonists, and there's this film is like loaded with like brutal ass kills. But there are things that happen. Like, there's things involving the lady at the bar, the bar owner. I mean, the guy who rented these two couples of the boat in the first place from the beginning of the film. He comes back. So there's characters, there's twists essentially that I won't spoil, but the film is like I said, it's very Hills Have Eyes-ish. There's a lot of scenes that are filmed in forests because it's basically like along a river, so it definitely feels Friday the 13th, except with mutants instead of Jason kind of thing. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It has a dark and grim ass ending like no tomorrow, and it delivers on the horror. So this was a really good discovery for me. I would land on 3.5 out of 5 on this one, and I had a good time with it, and it definitely has a lot of rewatch value, but it can definitely make you sick to your stomach. And it can definitely be very horrific if not prepared for what you're about to experience and what you're about to get into. But if you are, and you like the whole mutant massacring thing, It's really cool. It's really cool, and I think that again, this is another one that I think, with the budget that it has, is very utilized well with the the makeup, all that stuff, like making these mutants look kind of like extremely creepy. And I would say the performances all around are really good too. So this was another win. I'm glad I have this in the collection, and there's more to come. So subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you'd like to listen to my voice, or if you like my film reviews. I'll be back with more soon, so stay tuned for those. Check out what's on the channel already. Stay tuned for what's coming. Stay tuned for tomorrow, and until next video, take care and cheers.